In this video, we're going to cover 5 things that you should probably already know in Dota 2. However, these things I mention sometimes in games and people are quite surprised to hear about it. So let's talk about them. And if you don't know any of these, let me know which ones in the comments you didn't know. And if you can think of anything similar to this that others may not know about but probably should, then let me know too. Also, if you do want to help me out, please do leave a subscribe on the channel if you enjoy the content, as I will be making much more content like this in the near future. Let's go. First thing on this list is knowing that you can use a Smoke of Deceit to dodge Zeus's ult and Sniper's ult. You can also use this to disjoint other projectiles, but using Smoke of Deceit after the Sniper ult has been fired will disjoint it and you won't take any damage as long as there's no one in the area to obviously remove your Smoke of Deceit. The same goes for Zeus's ult. If you're about to die, pop one of these beautiful things, and if he does ult, it will only reveal where you are. It'll do 0 damage. The same goes for any other things that are projectiles. For example, Sven's stun. If you can somehow trigger your Smoke of Deceit and not have it break when Sven's stun is flying towards you, then this would also be disjointed and you wouldn't take any damage from that either. It's a nice, awesome trick to know, and I always carry a Smoke of Deceit with me if I'm going up against a Sniper or a Zeus, especially in the earlier game. You can save allies and you can save yourself. The next one is going to be a very common knowledge thing, but I see people in replays not taking advantage of this. Double tapping your teleport will teleport you instantly back to the fountain. You don't have to target it, you don't have to click on your map and then click in the fountain, just double click your teleport and it will send you straight back there. It's a pretty useful tip to know. Bonus tip for invokers: anyone who double clicks, when they go back to base, they will always go to the same space, which is directly on their fountain. So if someone's teleporting and you want to sunstrike them because they're low health, put it directly next to their fountain, and if they did double click, well, you're gonna get them. When waiting for your next item, everyone probably knows that you can add items to your quick buy with your shift click. However, you can add even more items if you hold control and shift and then click on the items as well. This way you can add up a lot of items in here and you can get them and buy them nice and easy. The amount of times that I have been killed, in honesty, it's pretty bad because I've been shopping, or an ally's died because I've been shopping, or you miss last hits or something like that because you're browsing through the shop looking for something, is probably quite embarrassing for myself. And don't deny it. Don't deny it, guys. I know. You've done the same thing. Don't even let me know in the comments. Have you died with the shop open before? I guarantee you have. Everybody's done this. Add your items to the quick buy, and that way as soon as they're available you can do this. It's also really good if you're about to die and you know you're not going to need buyback. You can buy your items up so you don't lose any gold when you do actually die. I keep hearing this misconception that if you have a BKB and you still use physical damage on blade mail, you're still going to take damage. I don't know where this has come from. I think maybe it used to work like this, but currently in the game at least, it does not work like this. A BKB will block all damage that a blade mail can return to you. If you are hitting the target with physical damage, using a BKB will still block this, as you can see in this example here, where I'm using Wind Runner or Wind Ranger's ult on the target and it's not returning any damage because I'm using BKB. So if someone does get a blade mail and you are Wind Ranger, please get a BKB, because if you don't, you can no longer ult that target, because if you do, they're going to blade mail and you're going to die. Tip number 5 is going to come bundled up with 2 things, but it's both to do with the blink dagger, so we're going to just call it one and just give you a little bit of a bonus. The first one is, if you double tap your blink dagger, you can actually use this to blink instantly back towards your fountain in a direct straight line. It doesn't matter where you are, it will do a straight line towards your fountain and it will do it pretty much instantly. This is the easiest way that you can get quick reactions out of dodging stuff from blink. If a void is going to jump in to chrono you, double tap your blink and you will be out there before he can actually use his chrono. In a lot of situations, you can disjoint things with this. You can use it to just save your life in a lot of situations as well. It is super helpful and super important to know about. The second thing with the blink dagger is, if you actually use a blink dagger and you just click somewhere outside of the range, it won't blink you to the max range. So if you can, get in the habit of actually clicking the max range inside the circle that comes up when you do actually click to use your blink dagger. Eventually you're going to get used to this and you're going to have a feel of where it's going to be, and it'll become a lot easier to do. But sometimes that extra little bit of distance can be the difference between life and death, and also the difference between initiating something in a good way or in a bad way. And there you go. There is 5 things that you should probably have already known about Dota 2. But did you? Did you know all of them? Be honest in the comments. Did you know all of these, or are you learning something for the first time? If you did know them all, then I challenge you to drop something else in the comments that other people might not have known about. And if there is plenty of them, maybe I'll use them in another video in the near future, and I will use your comment in the video as well. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Nice and short and sweet today. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. Do subscribe to the channel as well, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.